Substitution for Ajax. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 18, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Dink through. That's an excellent interception. Vieira. Ajax perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kukçu. Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Desai. Played for Chiellini. And here's Donatoni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Delivery from Mbappe. Kukçu. Couldn't squeeze it through. Out for a throw. Ambitious ball here. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The referee's awarded a free kick. Zanetti. Kukçu. And it's Kante. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Kante. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Cruyff. Rodri is one of those players. He's having a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Donatoni. Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Kante. Now Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. And it's Vieira. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Ajax can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
That's rather hopeful. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Sneijder. It's Sneijder! Sneijder! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Is there any support? Shot, surely! And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement's so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Salah. Mohamed Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have it's Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Cruyff looking for the run. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Neymar!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Adams with the clearance. And the volley. Oh, he doesn't look too happy with that.
Kante really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
They are prompt with their pressing. Messi! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rodri, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Neymar ready to try one. Neymar! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Roberto Carlos. Chiesa threads one in, and he's worked it through. He has found the way through. It's Pelé!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cruyff quietly revving up.
Pretty robust defending.
Neymar! And no mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Ibrahimovic! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to clear it. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Just eases him off the ball. Cafu. That's it, 45 minutes up. Ajax are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Second half is up and running.
Ajax clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And now they can clear their lines. Chiesa is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And they can counter here. And this is Pelé. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers... Kelly! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chiesa goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Snyder. And here's Cruyff. Messi. Mohamed Salah. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. And they've got rid. Chiesa. He's through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. That is good progress on the left. Good ball over the top. Tries a shot! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Ajax, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
So
Number
changes
11,
afoot here, and from
Neymar.
both sides.
Number 22,
Ajax with the lead.
Schneider.
This is the perfect
Number
example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Number 8,
Ajax perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Mbappe. Number 21, Van Basten. Substitution.
Cannavaro being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's gone back to the keeper. Otto. And it's Rodri. That's Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Otto. That's a good foray he's making. And he's forced to go back. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Nice bit of trickery. In with the challenge. That's put paid to the danger.
Ajax surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Van Basten. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Ajax have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's been slipped through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's at the end. Ajax have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And a quick reminder today,
terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the...